What is going on, guys? I'm here with the Ride1UP Cafe Cruiser in this latte color. It's a very beautiful bike. So the battery is a 48 volt, 15 amp hour. This bike has a 30 to 50 mile range, depending on how much the rider weighs, depending on how much assistance you use, and other variables like that. The terrain difference give plus or minus that range. Front emblem showing Ride1UP and the class of the bike, which the bike is set to. And it comes with a lightweight alloy frame with all the internals locked in and protected into the frame. The battery is right here. This is where you charge the bike. Typically, you need to charge the bike for 5 to 6 hours to get full battery. This bike also does come with a 8-speed gearing system, which is glistening in the sun right now. You could also see right here the rear hub, which has 750 watts of power. Also comes with full suspension in the front, which is adjustable for up to 80 millimeters of travel. This has front and rear drilled slotted hydraulic brakes. This bike also comes with a very smart cadence system from Ride1UP, which works very well. The harder you ride, it's going to give you more of an assistance. So if you're just coasting, it's going to do a little bit, but if you're really riding the bike, it's going to do more. Also has a very cushy seat with little plush shock absorbers underneath. Has 26 by 3-inch tires, which are very comfortable on pretty much any terrain. I rode it in the gravel, it was fine. I rode it on the pavement, it was fine. Also has a front headlight, which could be turned on into the night mode, as well as a rear light that is turned on with night mode. To power it on, you just press the power button right there. Display turns on, and then you can go through your levels of assistance depending on what you need, what you want. And then I just wanted to see some other cool features that I saw with the bike. If you hold down the plus button, the LCD screen lights up a little bit more, as long with the front headlights. Front headlight turns on. And then also there is a rear light, which is pretty cool, but isn't a brake light. It is just a light reflector that turns on when you turn on the bike for night mode. And another cool feature I found is if you hold down the minus button, it will actually walk itself. So you don't have to push the bike, you don't have to do anything. You just hold this down continuously and the bike will walk itself at like 2.5 miles an hour. So if you don't feel like walking the bike manually, the bike does the feature by itself, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's get it. So I'm on level 5 assistance right now. And this bike is very torquey. It's very fun. It gets up to speed very quickly. So let's go up this little hill and kind of see what it does. Right now I'm pedaling a little bit on level 5 assistance and I'm cruising at like 20 miles an hour. But not bad. It climbs hills very easily. Turn around and send this downhill. See how fast we can go. I've gotten this bike up to like almost 35 miles an hour. This bike goes very fast. It corners very well with these big tires. Gets up to speed pretty quickly. Brakes work very well. Go to a stop pretty easily. It definitely grips the slotted and drilled brakes very well. Let's go back uphill and see how it does. Like I said, uphill I'm on level 5 assistance, still going like 15 miles an hour. Like I said, the more you pedal with this bike, the more it's gonna help you. So if you're really pedaling, then it's gonna help you out a lot more. But if you're just kind of coasting, it's not gonna do that much.
The front suspension definitely helps a lot with a lot of these bumps, and there is a rear shock absorber underneath the seat, so it helps cushion a lot of the stuff that's kind of going on around you. So this bike is throttle assisted. It goes 20 miles an hour tops, but it goes a little faster than the 20 miles an hour. This bike is unlocked, so it does go faster with just a throttle. But the second you just start pedaling, you're up to 30 miles an hour pretty quickly. So everything just feels good on this bike. The handlebars are very comfortable. Gives a good California beach cruiser vibe. Cut into some suburban areas. Like I said, this bike is so comfortable, it's so stable, you can ride it with no hands, and there's no issues. This bike is fun though. Like it makes riding bikes very fun and comfortable. I love Ride1UP because their build quality is very good. The build quality is just awesome. It's very stable right out of the box. It doesn't take much to set up, and you have a quality bike for a really good competitive price to a lot of the bikes that are kind of out there in the industry.
So I had an absolute blast with this Ride1UP Cafe Cruiser. This bike does come in 3 colors. Comes in a carbon, an indigo, and then this latte color that you see right here. Everything from this bike, from the 26-inch by 3-inch tires to the torque, to the acceleration, to the uphill climbing assistance. This bike performs very well. The seat is very comfortable, no problems. Just the shocks absorb pretty much anything that the road has to offer. The gear setup is actually very comfortable as well. Changing in between gears is very stable, very sharp. Just overall, a very well-built bike that can pretty much handle anything that you need and has very good styling. This bike does also come at a very competitive price point, originally starting at $1395, but now it is discounted to $1,045 plus taxes. So it's a very competitive price for the bike that you're getting. But I would love to know your guys' feedback about this bike. I think it's awesome. As always, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. EASYHEIMER out.